Good afternoon, friends. Let me first wish you happy Ugadi. For Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka, today is Ugadi, and we consider that the new Yuga started today. I request you not to go by my dress. I finished my puja, had my lunch, and that's how this attire. I am neither a Swami nor anything like that. I had been a soldier and will remain a soldier till I die. Okay, now yesterday I saw our Honorable Prime Minister in his talk of Man Ki Baat, where Man Ki Baat, and the subject was Pariksha Pe Charcha. He addressed a lot of students in Delhi and many other students all over India, and it was excellent talk. Excellent. Why I say is that you don't know what the child would ask and what would be the question, but one has to give an answer. Unless he is ready and he is good orator, it's not possible. His answers were so nice, excellent. Not condemning anybody, but he was giving them very good advices. I will not talk more about that. Only one small thing I want to talk. This new education policy. On this, two students asked that one is in the 11th and one is in the 12th. We are preparing for our examinations, and now as per the new education policy, we have to write another interview or examination, and which should we prepare? I mean, we are confused. Should we prepare for our present examinations which we are writing, or we should prepare for the next interview or next examination that we have to write? Well, the Prime Minister's answer was excellent. You forget about the examination. That's what he said. Examination is not the one which you have to. You can see this in the YouTube, but what I remember, I'm telling. So if one is good of what he had understood, what he learned, then there's no question of fear at all. Whatever is the question asked in the paper, he could answer it if he knows it. And the same is the case with the entrance examination or other objective examination also. If he knows his subject, that means be attentive, understand what you are learning, and you prepare for the examination. You don't have to prepare separately for this examination and separately for the other interview or examination that you are going to attend. Well, senior people like us who have worked for so many number of years, and for that matter, you take the politicians or you take the senior officers who retired from different ministries, they don't prepare for every interview or for every meeting. They just go, and with the knowledge they have gained in their service, they answer the questions or the issue. It was an excellent one. Well, I don't want to elaborate it. The purpose of my doing this video is very important, and this is like a poison that is going in this country. My aim is to bring to the notice of the people what wrongs that are going on, and what could be the answer for them. If we are aware, we will think about the answer. If we are not aware, well, that's a different matter. Now the point is that Mr. Gulab Chand Kataria, leader of opposition, Rajasthan, he was speaking in the Rajasthan Assembly on the examinations. Uh, he said that certain institutions who are saying that we have 100% result, and not that everyone, but many of them, 99% result, India topper in jobs as well as colleges and wherever, how they are able to claim like that? Uh, he says that these institutions, large, big institutions, who have multi-story buildings for training the children and claiming, having long claims, they buy the question papers from unscrupulous people who make the examination papers, and you'll be surprised, 5 crores, 6 crores, and they pay and take the paper. And from the students, each of the students, depending upon the paper he is going to give him, anything like 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs, they are charging. And they are making money. This has become a business. And what is happening in this? Let them do what they are doing, but let them die. But the sincere, poor child who has studied to become a doctor, to become an engineer, to enter the police training, or to become somebody else, a clerical or official post in the state governments. I'm not saying one state government, any state government for that matter. They are deprived of their right, in spite of the fact that they have done excellently well. They have studied, they wrote the exam, but the man who has the paper with them, they make it, and they get the job or the seat. And these poor people, even some people have committed suicide. How pathetic, how pitiful. And he challenges like this. He says, for the last 8 years, you pick up those people who have got these examinations and check their capability. You will know yourself, he says. And it must be right. And in fact, this should be studied, examined, and researched to bring the facts out. He was, in fact, he was crying also while he was speaking. He says in Savai Madhipur examination, the scam came out. People caught, and the scam came out. And that's how this issue was brought to the assembly, Rajasthan assembly. Now, I'm not blaming any one state. It could be Rajasthan, it could be Andhra Pradesh, it could be Tamil Nadu, whichever is the state. But these things are going on. If it is going on there, it must be going on elsewhere also. You know, this Rajasthan assembly brought very strong, severe laws. And Mr. Kataria says there is no point in bringing severe laws. Laws are already there. It is a system which has to be changed. Instead of giving one paper, why can't we make 25 papers and distribute it 25 centers? And without the student should not know which paper is going where. And then what will happen? The real merit only will come out. He says, I really appreciate him, poor man, elderly person, and he was really moved. It moved others also. And he says that, okay, 302, the punishment is death by hanging. What happened? Murder. What happened? Have the murder stopped? Have the rape stopped? All these things will keep on going. But we have to hit at the root. Only then we can do good to the society. He was very clear in that. He says that government servants only should be the examiners, not outsiders. And by doing certain changes in the system, Like for example, earlier Rajiv Gandhi said, we all know, if 1 rupee is given to the state, 15 paisa goes to the person to whom it has to reach. A prime minister of the country of that time had said this. But now every penny is going to the account of the recipient. That is how you have to attack the system and do the needful that is to be done. I don't want to waste time. I think I sent the message already. Let us think on this, talk to people, and let us bring this matter to the notice of the concerned, so such unscrupulous practices are stopped. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.